You've seen our guest of honor on stage, on screen, and on the street waiting for the bus. The hardest breathing comedian in the game right now. We got Alex Ansel! Alright, Brain Dead Comedy is sponsored to keep this event free for you guys. We'd like to thank Motor Mirth Defensive Driving, Mother's Window Tint, Mars Pizza, Hair by Stasha, and Steve's PC Repair for making this a free event. To ensure we got a great show, please turn off all your mobile devices. There's no talking or texting during the show. If you guys got to talk or text, we ask you guys please go out front. Don't do it while the comedians are performing. There's absolutely no heckling of the comedians at all. Your roast master for tonight's show has won Funniest in South Texas Comedy Competition, been in the Boston Comedy Festival, and is the voice of the San Antonio Comedy, Jay LaFar.
Thank you. This is amazing. When they told me, hey, do you want to start a show late in a filthy bar? I was like, yeah, let's do that. Let's go somewhere where no attractive people ever hang out. So, thank you, zombies, for putting this on for what may be Alex's last birthday. We hope. Oh, by the way, I want to give this away before Alex gets a chance. Oh, God damn it! It's a copy of one of his CDs that he burned. None of you have one yet. Have you got one? Oh, well, here you go. Extra for you. Never say a white man didn't give you anything. Alex comes to us from that hotbed of comedy, Windcrest, which has produced such great acts as members of Comedy Sports and other inside jokes that you won't get tonight, apparently. Alex works for me at Motor Mirth Defensive Driving. 2 years ago, he put in his 2-week notice. And then he looked at his bookings and reconsidered. When Alex tells me about making out with a woman, I swore more than Reek watching Lovejoy rape Sansa Stark. Oh, yeah, she gets raped in the show. Alex's spirit animal is diabetes. Alex never fit in as a child in a car seat. It's said that Alex's mother always wanted a daughter, so she had to settle for a gay husband. Alex reminds me of Werther's candy. He's sweet, calorie-laden, German, but unoriginal. Some people would call Alex a narcissist, but only a narcissist would arrange their own roast. Alex is the biggest thing to come out of Windcrest. Alex has a 5-year plan to lose weight. 3 months ago, he cut out alcohol. 2 months ago, he cut out fast food. Last month, he stopped smoking marijuana. And next month, he'll stop breathing. Ma'am, I don't come to your job and suck. I'm not saying that Alex needs a shower, but there are days when Alex has the pungent aroma of a cattle car derailing into a septic tank filled with medical waste. Alex does a great impression of Honey Boo Boo's mother, which means no one wants to see him ever either. We're going to make an ice sculpture of Alex tonight for this roast, but then we realized how few glaciers were left. Alex lives in a house filled with people even worse off than him. should form a superhero team called the Unfuckables. Is the least repulsive in that entire house, and he ate Lydia's pussy.
Oh shit!
I see Alfie is here tonight. Alfie recently deleted Alex on Facebook because he didn't want to wash dishes. Comedy should be sponsored by Amtrak because it's a train wreck. Alex, actually, this was a big deal, guys. A big thing. Alex actually stole a show. He stole a show at Mars Pizza from Anthony Torino, who could not be here tonight. He's planning a rape, and he stole that show. Who stole that show from Bob Morehouse? Who stole money from the people who paid to see that show. Just a couple more. Alex was kind enough to give Todd Larson a place to stay. And by that, I mean he was kind to me, because he got him out of my fucking house. John Panay died, and people were posting R.I.P. Alex Ansel. And underneath, a bunch of people posted, "Not funny." Meaning Alex. Alex has given many young comics a chance on shows. He's worked real hard, and he has no gender. And one of the things... though, is that Alex has been a good buddy to most of us. Those of you who know him, you love him. He's funny. He's never off, which is fucking annoying. But this is your night, buddy, and I just hope you live till the end, because you started the show real late, so let's have to work in the morning. Coming up first is I got a list here. Yeah, I don't know where it is now. It's Josh Cabaza. Guys, Josh is a conspiracy theorist, which makes sense because him getting a hosting week must have been an inside job. Josh Cabaza, he sells pre-owned cars, and that explains a lot about his joke writing. So, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Cabaza.
It's lovely to be here at Alex Kool-Aid's pre-eulogy. Jay LaFar, your host, everybody. Jay LaFar is the voice of San Antonio. That's what they call him here. That's right, an obese, racist, conservative, bisexual vegan. Who's keeping it weird, Austin? LaFar, though, is a very generous man. He did actually 2 shows to raise money for Baltimore and Ferguson. That's right. He thought that police should kill more black young men because he's racist. Okay. He's almost a strict vegan. That's right. He does not use or eat animal products. He eats a lot of cum, but other than that, swallows a lot of sperm, mainly from a Jewish guy who owns LOL Riverside. But we got Jay up here, we got Michael Suarez, we got Kool-Aid, Blair was supposed to be here. These guys are the only San Antonio features up here on the stage, which proves race does not matter to get booked here in San Antonio. But you better be fat. So Travis, you should have a feature week and 20 more pounds. I don't really write anything like jokes for you, Travis. I just don't slit your wrist after the show. And if you do, remember, long waist, not across. Long waist. There you go. Suarez, you are as likable and funny as you are handsome. I like that one. Alonzo, Raphael. I should point to these people because you guys have no idea who they are, right? Alonzo, Raphael. If you guys combine the best of both of your comedy, you'd still have some pretty shitty comedy. Blair's not here, and I had a lot for Blair, which really sucks. And I still want to tell some of it because you guys know Blair. Blair is the black version of Kool-Aid here in San Antonio. He's great Kool-Aid. That's for the couple people who know Blair. Thank you. Blair has a wife, Ashley, with 4 stepchildren, and he takes care of those kids. And I'm proud of him because he breaks young black fathers' stereotypes here in America, right? But Blair has always broken stereotypes. He's not athletic. He has a little dick. He's never been to prison. I'm just playing, he's been to prison. He's been to prison. And if he was here, that'd be funnier, and he'd be laughing really hard. I'm talking about him like he's dead. Alex, you're the only virgin that I know that smells like dirty butthole sex. For real, you gotta put air freshener in your car after you give him a ride and shit. And then I smoke weed in there. My wife's like, why'd you smoke weed? I'm like, did you smell in here before? She's like, that's an improvement. Thank you, I appreciate it. Kool-Aid's a virgin not because he's saving himself, but because he's saving women from possible suffocation. And he can't find his penis. Or anybody that will fuck him. Have you realized your 2 gay fathers have been with more women than you have? I think you should date more men too. That's what I think you should switch. I think you should switch to men. Because do you know how many twinks are out there that would take you to cosplay and become Princess Leia and have you as their albino Jabba the Hutt? And then you can change your name to Cool AIDS. Good one. That's a good one. I like that one. I forgot, I didn't do George. Everybody up here loves Kool-Aid, and we're all making fun of him from our heart. George actually grew up with Kool-Aid. He was his high school bully and helped come up with the name of Kool-Aid. So not when you laugh at us, you're laughing at us. But when you laugh at him, you're laughing at over a decade of bullying. Fuck that shit. Don't put up with it. But I appreciate you, Kool-Aid, for letting me come up here. I got one last one. Kool-Aid, you sweat and stink so much that I want to wipe my own ass. Thank you, let me come up here.
Guys, please give it up for Josh Kabazek. You won't be seeing him at any comedy club anytime soon. Our next performer here is actually a very interesting character. He is one of the creepiest people I know. He reminds me of a vial that would be around a man's neck who had killed and raped a baby that had been born from 2 clowns having sex on a dwarf's grave. He's also, by the way, he's the only comedian who performs at the Magic Time Machine who makes money there. Alonzo can too, and I have a relationship, a weird relationship. It's a lot like Trayvon and Zimmerman. Yeah, I no longer need to follow him. Because he's dead to me. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Alonzo Cantu.
Thank you very much, Jay. Kool-Aid didn't invite me to do this roast. I actually had to beg him to do it. That's true. And I had about 2 weeks to write insulting things about all these people on stage. And then I was wondering, damn, what am I going to do with the other literally 2 weeks of time I have It takes about 15 minutes. First off, Kool-Aid quit drinking, so why are we having this in a bar? Shouldn't we having this deep in a closet? I was saving a lot of these jokes for Travis's funeral, but I'm out of town next week. Thanks a lot though for Jay LaFar for being our host. You guys might not know this by looking at him, but Jay LaFar has been juicing for the past 2 years. He's on the juice diet. What have you been juicing, Jay? Haagen-Dazs? Jay has a lot of fucking jobs. If you ever see Jay in blackface, it's not because he's a racist asshole. It's because he's on his way back from his job as performing at SeaWorld. He'd be there right now, but he's waiting for them to build a bigger tank. This microphone smells like mackerel, Jay. God damn it. Wash your mouth out before you tell 20 minutes of hilarious jokes. I wrote some jokes for Michael Suarez, but they were all fat and forgettable. True story about Michael Suarez. I was talking to him and about 10 minutes, and I asked him, hey, what is the Michael V. Suarez? What does the V stand for in Michael V. Suarez? And he said, I don't know. And I thought he was fucking with me. It turns out I was talking to Chris Payne. Rafi, you look like an unfunny Mexican gypsy. He's not drinking, he's feeding a small bird that lives in his beard. George Anthony gets a lot of shit for sounding like a certain comedian, which is true, because if you close your eyes and you listen, George Anthony does sound like Patrice O'Neill rolling around in his fat grave. So does Blair, but he's not here, so. I'm not gonna do 10 minutes of jokes of a person that ain't here, you fucking asshole, Josh Gabaza. I forgot to write jokes for Josh. Apparently he did too. It's ironic that he's a conspiracy theorist because that's what you sound like every time you try to tell people he's funny. All right, now for the man of the hour, Ansel. Alex Ansel is actually an anagram for nay all sex. And like Josh Gabaza said, it's not because he's not trying to fuck chicks, it's because he literally can't, because he'd be arrested for manslaughter. And it's not because he's a giant motherfucker, because if you saw how big his dick was, you'd realize it was all proportional. Yeah. Kool-Aid has a big fucking cock, dog. Kool-Aid's cock is so big, Cody Odell begs it for guest spots. But on a real note, this fucking asshole right here, when we went down to the valley, I smuggled coke over the border for him because he's too much of a fucking pussy to sneak his 8-ball of coke over the fucking border. So I fucking put it in my asshole, and I went over the fucking border, and then this faggot just broke me off a little bump of coke. He didn't go half and half like he said he was gonna do. So fuck you, Kool-Aid, you didn't go fucking half and half, you're a piece of shit.
Somebody give me a beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Alonzo Can 2. Oh shit. Can Alex have an old drools in a drool rag?
Don't like me for me.
Yeah, Blair isn't here tonight. You're gonna hear a lot of people talk about him, so, because we expected him here, but, you know, he's black, so clearly he's late for his job. Blair's so black, he opened up his own store, looted it, burned it to the ground, and blamed it on the white man. Blair is one of the few comics, though, who ever called someone out for stealing my jokes. Mariel Salazar down in the valley, so I love the shit out of him. And he's also known to be the top black comedian in San Antonio. Fact is, the San Antonio Express News recently said that he was one of the top comedians to watch in 2015 around your personal belongings. I'm not gonna waste the jokes I wrote on the show. All right, coming up next, guys, you may have seen him repairing suits across the street from the comedy club. Yeah, I thought you were seeing the tailor for the first 3 months I mentioned. I thought you were seeing the tailor, and then you grew a beard, and I was like, what the fuck, what's with the beard? And then it turned out that he's a slightly gayer version. But Raphael here, guys, is, he's been on the scene for a little while. He's coming up, he's been hosting. What I like about him is he fucks up words so much, he makes Brit sound like David Brinkley. And anyways, guys, big welcome to Raphael Molina.
All right. If there's any Mexicans here right now, I would like you guys to take a picture, because this is probably the last time you'll see a Mexican standing in front of a podium. This side of it. And so probably the only time you guys see me with my cell phone on stage, you know, reading from it. It's not that I'm not professional about this. Is that since I'm talking shit about a great friend of mine, Kool-Aid, I want this to be as unreal as it can possibly be. Maybe as unreal as most of these comics' careers. Seriously, man, look at all these fat comedians, right? Like, I bet you when they heard the word roast, they thought Kool-Aid was gonna have an apple in his mouth. They're all white, fat, and all look rapey. What is this? Kool-Aid's roast or the auditions for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man for the next Ghostbusters movie?
This is an English roast.
You know what's funny? If there would be an actual roast of Kool-Aid, we could feed Africa. Keep it going for the roast master, ladies and gentlemen, Jingle Farr. He's the only vegan that gets fatter the more he does it. He's a good guy. He feeds the homeless. That's right, he feeds the homeless, ladies and gentlemen. Just to get him fat. He's actually a cannibal. He's a saint. He has 2 pussies. His asshole and his mouth. Mike Suarez likes to complain about how hard it is for him to breathe. We get it, buddy. You know, it's hard for you to breathe. You know who else it's hard for them to breathe for? Fucking Kool-Aid. He doesn't complain about it on stage. They don't know you, Mike. You're hidden back there. Well, Mike Suarez also likes to say that he has a ghost dick. Yeah, that's also because when he tries to touch it, it scares his hand off. Well, Blair Thompson is in here. Travis Reyes just got back from drug rehab. Give it up for him. His only drug was thinking he's funny. Guess he's relapsing. All right, now let's talk about Kool-Aid, man. Yeah, man of the hour, right? Kool-Aid, believe it or not, he's actually the healthiest person in San Antonio. Little knowledge that I learned from Kool-Aid is that THC gets stored in your fat cells.
Oh yeah!
Every time I see this fucker, I want to put him inside a bomb. I haven't found a bomb big enough. If THC gets stored into your fat cells, Kool-Aid has to be 99.9% marijuana, and the rest Funyuns. But Kool-Aid's doing a lot for himself, a lot of good stuff for himself. I think that's because he's a believer. Yeah! Motherfucker, you should be a Bowflex believer. Believe in the power of Bowflex. But I did a show with Kool-Aid, at this show I book on Fridays, shameless plug number 1. Everybody loves Raymond's greatest burgers in Texas, yeah. Just made $50 off that. Kool-Aid, for his earnings, because he's a horse, for his earnings, Kool-Aid got a free meal. 30 minutes later, the place was closed. You guys may have seen Kool-Aid on TV a few times. I mean, Ken's 5, and I didn't know I was pregnant. Kool-Aid has one of those arm things that extend and help you pick things up. Too bad it doesn't help him pick up women. Kool-Aid, if Robin Williams would have used your belt to kill himself, he would have still been alive. Kool-Aid does a do, man. Kool-Aid does a do. He drinks a Kickstart, right? The do Kickstart. Have you guys seen the commercial where people start dancing? Right? I was watching WrestleMania with him. He drank one of those, and he started shaking, man. I was like, oh, he's getting down. Turns out it was symptoms to diabetes. Love Kool-Aid, though. Kool-Aid is like a kid, man. Which worries me a little bit because they say that you are what you eat. Kool-Aid is also German, which sucks that he's not a Jew because he would have tasted delicious off a grill, wouldn't he? I know it's an old reference. I love Kool-Aid though, man. Real talk, like, for real, Kool-Aid was the best, but the coolest motherfucker that I've ever met in San Antonio thus far. Like the first day I came here, he hooked me up with a guest spot. He hooked me up with way more spots. I've done zombies for him like 3 times, coming back in August. And he always pushes me to do better, man. So I love him. Give it up for him because there's not a bad bone in his body, but there is a lot of bad cholesterol. Thank you guys very much. I love you, Kool-Aid.
Thank you. One more time for Raphael, guys. Let him hear it. And if you want to send him any fan mail, just Haven for Hope. All right, guys. We're going to keep this. Are you having a good time so far? Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Guys, and don't forget to tip your wait staff and your bartender. I don't know if we have any waitresses here, but... And tip them, and don't forget, right now Zombies is selling t-shirts, too, $10. So don't forget to buy them, support your local bar, and advertise for them, okay? Coming up next, guys, we have one of the regulars from the Blind Tiger, which is reportedly a comedy club. This next comedian, George Anthony, guys, like several other San Antonio comedians, is also a veteran. He served his country. He's in the military. He's one disability, addiction, or prison term away from being unfunny enough to be in Crosshairs comedy. George has the simian features that made Alonzo seem fuckable on stage. Someone said he stole Patrice O'Neal's act. Who said that? That was bullshit. He stole D. Williams' act. That was... He didn't have that lofty an aspiration. George reminds me of a horse with gingivitis. He's always working out a bit and his breath stinks. George carries around a picture of Raul Sanchez's asshole. Just in case he's not around so he can put his nose in it. Where is Raul, by the way? Is he still here? Raul, don't hide, you're funny. Guys, I want to welcome to the stage, please, George Anthony.
Hey everybody, you guys enjoying the circle jerk? Nobody knows any of the references up here, and it's fucking beautiful, dude. It's good. We're all just a bunch of nobodies. This is great. All right. Jay LaFar, everybody, your host, Jay LaFar. Hey. You're clapping for a pedophile. That's fucked up. He fucks kids. Look at me, I'm not laughing. He fucks kids. At the homeless shelter. He looks like it though, right? Just look at him for a second. He has candy and pictures of puppies that he doesn't own, and he loves them. You seen that puppy? Come on, your mom told me to pick you up, you fucking child rapist. Alright. I got nothing, dude. I didn't take this serious. This is fucking bullshit. I didn't expect anybody to give a fuck about Kool-Aid dying. This is fucked up. Yeah, he's dying. To get out of those pants. He's dying. His shoes are dying. Come off. We got a panel of fucking idiots. It's real sad. This whole thing is just real sad, dude. I still took the money when he paid me though. I still took it. I still needed that $20. Raphael's done this 3 times and he gives a whole bunch of props for Kool-Aid. He's never been paid, ever, to do it. He's just around. That's all it takes to be making it. You're just around. Can you give me a ride? All right, cool, man. Want to do 5 minutes? Want to suck my dick afterwards? Joshua Kabaza, he's the goofy one with the beard, the real good looking one. You don't know any names because this doesn't matter at all. He's the guy in the Spurs hat trying to hide the receding hairline. He has such a smoking wife. I just want to say this, he's a real good guy, but his wife is fine as fuck. We should all run a trip. She's here tonight, come on, Marissa. Clap it up, Marissa. She's down for the cause. All right. Travis Reyes, aka Travis Thompson, aka T-Baby. He's the guy in the white shirt. Raise your hand, dude, come on. Travis has started and stopped comedy more times than Kool-Aid's passed out from tying his shoes. He's a good dude. He's a good dude, though. He's a good dude. Michael Suarez. He's the other fat guy with the hat. Trying to hide his receding hairline. I don't really got much to say about him. I mean, Sometimes I forget his name. It's very bland. Like, have you ever ate oatmeal without sugar? Like, you still feel bad, but you forgot what made you feel bad? That sucked. Alright, fuck him. He rapes kids too. I don't know what to say about it. But kids that know better. Let's see. So he like, that's how he's good with it in his heart, like, well, they should have known. Alright, whatever. Are you tagging? Alright, thanks. Alright, man, yeah, everybody give it up for Kool-Aid, Ansel! Yeah, give it up for this stage! Holy fuck, right? Holy shit, the stage is still working. This is amazing. We used to call, this is a true thing, we used to, like, I didn't know Alex's real name until I started doing comedy, because we all called him Kool-Aid. Yeah, right, it's a fucked up thing, but he was one of those women that couldn't be kept down, you know, like he owned it, and it's like, I'm Kool-Aid now, and his titties popped out. Alex was born 250 pounds, like a baby. He was born like an elephant, like a baby elephant. I don't know. All right. Look, I don't want to do fat jokes, man, because it's too easy, too obvious. It's fucking like I could be here and say he's fucking terribly fat, and it's disgusting. Like, it's almost embarrassing to be that fat. I could say all this terrible shit, how the crease in his neck smells like. I could say, who the fuck makes pants that big? Seriously. Like, that's what I wonder. Like, who the fuck? It's like 2 airplane, you know those things? The fucking cones in the wind, and they sewed them together, and it's just so sad, you know, because he's lost weight, but he has to tell you that he lost weight. That's the sad part, you know, like, and you have to pretend like, oh yeah, I see it, it's crazy. Totally tell, dude. You fucking took those stairs. Hey, the bus is coming. I hope someone is like fucking out of their mind, like one day, to have sex with them. Like I really hope, man. I hope you find that special retarded lady or whatever, man. I don't know what you're into. And I really hope she sees you for who you are, you know, or can't see you at all. I hope she has some kind of nerve damage where. I hope she's just paralyzed and you have it like, you're like, fuck it, dude, I'm going for it. He actually has high standards, believe it or not. He's saving it for like a married woman. He's saving it. He really is. You know, have you seen Shallow Hell? You know how fucked up that is? I want to get off. All right. Like in all seriousness, though, dude. I feel bad for you, dude. You're gonna die.
George Anthony, guys, over here. Oh, shit. Jesus. Guys, thank you so much, by the way. Alex, thank you for putting this together tonight. Give Alex a big hand. we have a young gentleman. Travis here, he reminds me of a young Lenny Bruce, which means he's destined to die of a drug overdose. Travis has performed and lived in 2 large comedy cities, San Antonio and New York, and has made less impact on them than the chairs he sits upon. I like Travis, so it's hard to really say anything. He's been through more shit than most people. He's incredibly funny, and I love him. Guys, big welcome for Travis.
Hey, apparently I'm gonna die of a drug overdose. What's happening over there? Jay LaFar, the vegan Republican. It's like a unicorn that everyone hates. Just a gross. I've learned a lot tonight though about my friends. I learned that just because you suck a metaphorical dick on stage, you're bisexual. Jay? No? Alright, fuck you. I don't need your approval. And Raphael thinks Jews were burned on a barbecue. What kind of person thinks that? Like, you're a grown man. How do you not want to put them in ovens? How do you think the Holocaust is like a Looney Tunes cartoon? Where they're just burning Jews like on those like spinning... How have you gone your whole life thinking that? You make Speedy Gonzalez look like not a stereotype. You make him look like Cesar Chavez. The only hope that you have of having any career in showbiz if they remake Three Amigos and you're one of those in the background. Like they cast you as the My Little Buttercup guy. Alonzo can too. He made that 3rd grade art project on Kool-Aid. Give it up for Alonzo though. He tries so hard at comedy even though he's so bad at it. He's like the Rudy of San Antonio comedy. George Anthony. George Anthony is actually named after a saint, Saint George Anthony, the patron saint of not funny. George Anthony hates women so much he makes traditional Islam look like feminist. Seriously, you're in New York for 1 week and you come back talking like you know the city, like you're some Puerto Rican guy sitting in front of a bodega on an orange crepe. You're on vacation. What kind of person comes from vacation and be like, yeah man, the city is vibrant, full of life? No, you were a tourist. You and that lady from Wisconsin are exactly the same. You and that lady's like, gee whiz, I gotta take a picture. I can't do an accent, just imagine. It's like, I gotta take a picture of the New York thing. Pass. Josh Gabaza, he reminds me a lot of Aziz Ansari or Kevin Hart if they realized their life was a horrible mistake. And everything they did, they were just dead behind the eyes. That's all I have for you. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were going to be here. I'll think of some later and I'll just text them to you or something. Mike Suarez, can you stand up for a second? Because this is like, or sit down. Just you'll see him later, and then you'll laugh later. I don't know. It's your fault for coming out to a thing going, hey, let's see a bunch of nobodies roast a nobody. You don't know who any of us are. Why would you come out to that? What was appealing about that to you people? That's on you. He could have literally, calm down. He could have literally been any of 2 things. He could have been someone's stepdad or a failed literature professor. But he chose comedy. Props to him. That's it for Mike. That's it for him. Now time to roast Kool-Aid. The bandana doesn't hide your fatness at all. Kool-Aid is a unique body type. It's a garbage bag full of cream corn. Look at him and tell me that's not what he is. Like if you saw like a garbage man hauling out like a garbage bag I've known this because I've seen him hit on women and go like, hey, what's going on? My name's Alex, I'm a virgin. That's not a charming thing when you look like you. When you look like that thing from Total Recall, you're like, oh, no one's fucked me. They're like, I believe that. Because you're fat. I was like Georgia, I didn't want to do fat jokes, but that's literally all you have going for you. Is how fat you are. You have no personality. You're just a lump. You're like a lump of clay. That's it. Just, you're a clay person. Kool-Aid, two things he never throws out, food and jokes. I really dig that joke about the Honey Boo Boo Mom. Next week, what are you gonna write, a Hindenburg joke? Fucking hack asshole. That's it, guys. Fuck all of you, and I don't know why you guys are here.
All right, guys, one more time for Travis, okay? Didn't you love it as Al Borland on Home Improvement? All right, coming up next, guys. Oh, Blair's not here, so we'll scratch him off the list. Oh, okay. Right before Alex, we have one more roaster coming up, guys. And let's see what I got here. You got some shit written down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's your night. Yeah. Your next roaster coming up to the stage is Mike Suarez, guys. He books the Monday and Tuesday night shows at the River Center Comedy Club. And I just want to say that some people say that Mike is a little too handsome, but I would beg to differ. Because I would say that his generosity overshadows all of that. I can also fill in for Bobby if he can't do the shows. Mike is one of the founding members of Nerdcore Comedy, guys. Yes, I only know this because he refers to his penis as an action figure. And by action figure, I mean it stays on the shelf and his wife never isn't allowed to touch it. Seems so much better on the drive over. Okay. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Suarez, up here.
All right, Jay LaFleur, everybody. Oh my God. I wouldn't change anything about you in the world. All right, you wouldn't change anything either, right? Your morals, your standards, your set. Oh my God, the same thing for 5 years. All right, same jokes. You really changed this child molester stereotype. I thought it was really mean. People made fun of your mustache, that it made you look like a child molester. Because you didn't need the mustache to look like a child molester. If anything, you look more like a child molester. I'm going last. Everything's already been said by these premise pieces of shit. Yeah. You guys have wasted more premises than all of tech space. You guys realize that, right? So, I know you're here. That was for them. You're the voice of San Antonio comedy. You representing a Hispanic city is like George Zimmerman representing the NAACP. Come on, that's your dream. Exactly. All right. Most comics, they look up to Bill Hicks, Lenny Bruce. Not Jay. He really changed it up. He looks up to Jerry Sandusky, right? That sign poster will go in your tomb, all right? You were too racist for New York. They sent you here. You got kicked out with you and your clan hood. Wow. You get mad that white girls date black guys. Really? With the prize like you on the market? How could they pass that up? Every roommate you've had has ended in a big fight. It's like your past relationships are a Taylor Swift song. That's just for Alex. All right. Player's not here. Because Misty's mad at him. All right. This is empty. Raphael, can you get me another one? All right. You're just here to make the bottle look tolerable, right? So. your son calling you a role model. That is, oh, gross. Out of those jokes Raul wrote for you, how did they go? When your wife finally leaves you for George, that's going to finally be the best moment in his life. You got third place in the funniest in South Texas, alongside such luminaries as B.J. Johnson and Mark Riojas and Dee Williams. Alvin Phil would still not be the funniest one in that group. Travis, you usually don't come prepared, and you didn't this time either, so. You've been to rehab so many times, your next one's free. That's awesome. So is Iggy Pop just doing low-fat heroin, and you're doing the other kind? Is that... Look at George Anthony. He's like a garbage pail kid version of Vin Diesel. It's like a microwave comic. Everything he says is rehashed. All right. I am fat, yeah. And you're like the pot calling the kettle fat. That's exactly right. I know, I look like a Pokemon, like evolution of Josh Cabaza. I get that, but he's at least I'm funny. Oh, Jesus. Alonzo Cantu answers the question, what do juggalos look like without makeup? And the man of the hour, Alex Ansel. We're here for Alex! AKA the couch that became a real boy. Yes. You bootlegged your own CD. That is awesome. You realize it's not a bootleg, it's the best version of it, right? There's no real one. A bootleg version of your CD would be some kind of graham cracker. It's the only way it can be less good. When he gets rich, the first thing he's gonna buy is a car, then a house, and then a piano. Not to play it, but so he has somewhere where he can be buried in the box. You have no car, you're a defensive driving instructor. Yeah. I think LaFar hired you so you can stare at tits and not get a harassment lawsuit. You broke so many chairs, you're the furniture what Hitler was to Jews. Yeah, that happened, Raphael. They didn't barbecue them. He just killed them like an asshole. Alex literally once dated a blind girl in Corpus Christi. They had a whirlwind romance. Unfortunately, she also had a sense of smell, so did not last up. Sorry. Your dad's gay, but probably only because you destroyed your mom's vagina. That's the only thing I can think of. Jesus. You're a real fat bastard. I mean, your cats didn't run away. You realize that, right? They're just stuck in a fold on you somewhere. They're still alive, and that's half the smell. Your underwear has more skid marks than Southwest Military Drive. And when you finally die, you're so fat, your ghost is gonna have to walk everywhere. You're a walking before picture. And I think the only thing that you've seen less than pussy is your own dick, so. How popular are you? You couldn't even feel your own dais. There's like still empty chairs up here. People were supposed to be down there up here. Blair's not late, he's just afraid of LaFar. All right, come on. When he was a child, Alex was so big in elementary school, he wore his dad's shirts and his mom's bras. But he's an even better lady. But he's one of my best friends because he makes me not feel as big as I am. And he knows my middle name. So guys, Alex Ansel, thank you.
Bring the man of honor up. A lot of you have gotten to know him over the last few years, or maybe purchased marijuana from him. I'm going to say that it's usually pretty decent. Definitely is one of the reasons he's kept employment with me. But seriously, who else is going to hire him? He's unhireable. Can't work in a regular store, they have doors. Right now though, Alex is one of the kindest, nicest guys that I know. He's been helpful to just about everybody. Yeah, he's got a heart as big as really allowable in the chest. I mean, it's oversized, some would say. It's beating his last few ticks, and he's here for you right now. Please, big welcome for Alex Ansel.
Ah, shit. Guys, give up a round of applause to yourselves for coming out here. Nobody brought an apple for putting in my mouth. Thank you. Guys, wow, everyone called me fat. Congrats, you did the same shit a mirror does. At least when I look into a mirror, I see something funny. Apparently the only thing bigger than me is my ego. If my ego were any bigger, it'd be housebound. All right. I'm just showing that I can do it better than all y'all. All right. You motherfuckers forget. Y'all get work because I need a ride. Guys, give it up for Zombies. They did all this. Look at this amazing stuff right here. They did all this, but I still have to make eye contact with people when I take a shit. Sorry, ladies. Man, Zombies is black. Holy shit. Zombies is so black, cops want to kill it. So fucking roast. Calm down, people. Jesus Christ. Alright. I want to thank everyone that came out. I realize now I should have done this at a comedy club to, you know, maybe make money for a change for doing comedy. Alright, there you go. Todd Larson couldn't be here because I wanted the show to be good. And yes, guys, I'm a virgin only because Torino and Lycon haven't fucked me yet. There we go. Jay LaFar! That's my buddy. Congratulations, man. You did a set without a guitar. First time for everything. Jay's been vegan for 2 years. How the fuck do I look healthier than him? Jay's been called a cynical, misogynistic, self-loathing, bitter, hate-fueled, racist pervert. It gets worse. He's also a Republican. I don't want to say Jay is racist, but Fox News wants to give him a show, but he's so Republican, he said no, he doesn't do handouts. All right. Jay's heritage is English and Native American. He doesn't know when to give up. Jay's only here because his comedy show at the Waco Twin Peaks was canceled. He couldn't get a killer parking spot. Jay is the owner of Motor Mirth Defensive Driving School. Yeah, right? That's pretty badass. According to the positive Yelp review, the single positive Yelp review, the class is held at 618 Northwest Loop 410, Suite 312, next to Alamo Draft House. That's it. Okay. Jay's Jay's face looks like he smells farts all the time. It's probably me. All right. Jay does a lot of jokes about trannies and kid fucking. Right what you know, right? Josh Cabaza's here, I guess. What's up, unfunny George Anthony? Josh got this gig just like any other gig by begging me for it. All right, I wanted to bring in Joshua J. Nieto, but he was booked, so I settled for you. Josh spends most of his nights ranting in an empty basement. Who's the nerd now? Dude, your wife is super hot. She's single? Too bad she doesn't like guys with a sense of humor. No hard feelings, right? Josh Cabaza is very loud on stage. Very loud on stage. I wish he was louder so I could go deaf and not have to hear him. Here's my impression of Josh's kid watching your set. Daddy, no! You're welcome. There you go. Alonzo Cantu? Who? Alonzo is a waiter at the Magic Time Machine. Like you need another reason not to go there. The Magic Time Machine. It's kind of like Halloween, except you want razor blades in your food. What's the one costume I wish they would have at Magic Time Machine? Fuck man, the Mr. Clean, the Pine Sol Lady, Gordon Ramsay, fuck. The food is so bad, Mike Suarez doesn't eat there anymore. All right. Rafael Molina, holy shit. Oh Christ, you left El Paso for this? Your name is Rafael, but you look like Master Splinter's asshole. Raph is YouTube famous. He did a great job of those ISIS videos. Every time you use speech to text on your phone, it just writes Allah Akbar. People always say, Raphael looks like a terrorist. He looks like a terrorist, not because of his skin color or beard. It's because he keeps bombing in front of large groups of people. You bomb so much Al-Qaeda is jealous. Speaking of terrorists, you and Chandra should be in a tour called, what the fuck did I say? Fucking George Anthony, holy shit. George Anthony, if George seems familiar, it's because he dresses like Mike Suarez and sounds like Cabaza using Blair's jokes. You'll recognize him from TV from every police sketch rape suspect on Law & Order SVU. He wasn't sure if he was going to make it tonight because he can't do crowd work at a roast. He does a lot of crowd work when he bombs. All right. George and I, we have a couple things in common. All right, yeah, you say that. George and I, we have a couple things in common. We both went to the same middle school, right? We both run an open mic. I do mine on Mondays. He does his on Fridays. That was a dig on Blind Tiger. Fuck y'all. All right. So I called it an open mic. All right. There we go. Exactly. Brain dead comedy forever. All right, George. Are you all fucking listening? Alonzo, shut the fuck up. All right. George, you have great premises. Are you waiting for the punchline? So is everyone that watches you. You look like the love child of a Ninja Turtle on chemo and a food stamp Vin Diesel. Clean yourself up, you got White Cotton's jizz all over your chin. Right. Travis Reyes. What's up, Travis? Travis is the most passionate performer I know. The only people that get angrier than Travis on stage are the people that pay to cover to see Travis get angry on stage. Travis has Down syndrome. He's always in between meltdowns, breakdowns, and shutdowns. You can say Travis wears his heart on his sleeve. I just wish the shirt was clean. You have more dead relatives than a Kennedy. But that would imply you were successful. Travis, you got a bright future, buddy. You do. In a mere 10 years, you're gonna headline Blind Tiger. Travis, you were one of the funniest people I know. Thank God you don't know how to edit. Blair Thompson, fuck it, he's not here. So I will say this, Blair is one of the top black comics in San Antonio. You know that because all the other ones pick bugs out of his hair. You look like a lesbian that cuts her own hair. Mike, give it time. It only took Todd 9 years to win Funniest in South Texas. Mike is kind of the everyman in San Antonio comedy. That's because his jokes have been done by every man. Mike's a chubby dude with a cute, sassy wife. They should make that into a sitcom. I bet that's never been done before. Guys, shit, man. I had a closing statement, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll wing it. Fucking, this has been amazing. They say, some of the great things that are invented are because people are lazy, and that's how Brain Dead Comedy started. I live across the street, and I drink here all the time. I was like, show here. I know some funny people, but then I met these people. I want to thank all of you for coming out to all the shows. Seriously, it means a lot. That's why we had to make it free at a place with $1.50 Dos Equis. In a place where you can shit with a partner in the bathroom. Not amazing. There you go. You can't get that at the comedy club. No, for real. Thank you, zombies, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steve, Tony, Spencer. Spencer's the sober bartender that they have here. We won't get into the other shit. I want to thank all my buddies, new friends, old friends, and guys that I love to share the stage with. And we'll see if we can get you guys some more work. Guys, give it up one more time for all my badass friends. It means a lot to me that most of y'all prepared and that you were able to do the show for $20, most of y'all. So, thank you. And, all right, fuck you, you have a car. 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 Fuck you, you have 2 cars. Fuck you, you have a car. Fuck you, you have a car. Guys, my name is Alex Kool-Aid Ansel. Thank y'all so much.